Hola and bienvenidos. Welcome to my channel. So guys, I am sitting here with a box. Guys, as you know, if you've been following me for some time, I'm always working on trying to make the garden look aesthetically pleasing, but also to make it practical. So I got a wonderful idea. I had mentioned that I was going to make a koi pond, and then I decided not to because I didn't want it to draw critters to the water. However, I realized after what I was told by Mike's Chaotic Gardening, perhaps it would have been better to go ahead with it. This way, in the blazing heat of the summer with the humidity, seeing as how we have humidity like 100% during the summer all the time, that it would have been better because they would have went to the pond and left my fruit and veggies alone. Those of you that have gardens know how they do. When it's hot, they'll get a bite of this tomato, a bite of that tomato, a bite of that tomato, and that tomato. They won't just bite one and suck it up and enjoy it and quench their thirst. They just bite from a few of them. So, unfortunately, I cannot use the koi pond because I've since made it an herb garden. That's what I decided to make it. So, of course, it has holes at the bottom. I've drilled holes and everything. And I am still working on the herb garden, but I decided I would get a bird bath. So I have been looking for some bird baths, and I found one. I ordered it from Lowe's. I thought that I ordered two, but I guess I thought I was ordering two, and actually I only ordered one. So it's very pretty. In addition to ordering the bird bath, I ordered this solar water bird bath. So that's gotta get powered up. And the one thing I love about this particular one, it doesn't need batteries. So for those of you that may not know, something may be solar powered but may have batteries. This one does not require batteries. All you must do is peel this off. Uh-oh. The film was supposed to come with it. There we go. See? So I need to go put that in the sun. And I bought two because, like I said, I thought I ordered two fountains. In any event, I'm going to put this back in a box. Can't use that now. I'll put that in the sun in a little bit. I want to show you the fountain. So pretty. Now, you all know if I had found an orange bird bath, I would have gotten it. But they didn't have orange. But look. Isn't that pretty? Looks like a flower. Like a sunflower. So I love that. But the base. Oh my goodness. It does have my secondary color, which is green. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Let me put the camera down. Look at that. So pretty. It's got the flowers going around. And then it's got mama rabbit, or brother or sister rabbit, and baby rabbit coming up to try to get a drink. So this just, it's very easy. It just kind of has this little part here where you screw it on. And it's heavy, but it's not as heavy as some of them are. You know what? I think I should turn it upside down. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it upside down. And then screw it that way. Alright, here we go. Righty tighty. Lefty loosey. So screw to the right. I don't want to tighten it too tight and strip it. Okay, careful. And there it is. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a beautiful spot in the garden to put this in. And then I'll put the solar disc right in the middle, like that, and water will shoot up. So that's going to be really pretty. So usually I am sitting on the other side of the garden, but I realized this is the shady spot. And I've been trying, like I said, to make my garden practical as well as beautiful. So I think what I'm going to do is make a little tent area here to sit under, which would be really nice. I think it'll really make it look really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the sun. And I'm going to look for another Birdbath. Hopefully they will have the same one. I ordered it and it took quite a while to come. But let me just show you something. So you see how the water will shoot out and it'll be like that. So I think that's good. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of my lily. Look at this. I didn't buy these guys. I was given this lilies, let's see, woo, 11 years ago. Not this one, but another one. And I've allowed it to go. At the time, I did not know about saving seeds and letting it go to seed. I didn't know about that. When it died off, I just let it die down, and that was that. Well, I've since learned how to get the seeds and let the seeds, let it go to seed and get the seed. So this is actually a baby from one of the seeds I planted. So I actually have other pots with lilies in them. Let me show you. So the other one is in the front of the house. So we gotta go to the front. Now, they don't last long, but they are so pretty. So this is one, you can see it has died out. But these are the seed pods right here. Once they die out, this will get hard after a while, and then you'll be able to break it open and you'll be able to plant it. So look at how many seed pods I'd have. Got 4 there, here, here. All of these are seed pods. Let me show you the other one. Okay, look at this one. So the second one that you just saw, that's the mother. This is the second baby. And this one is about to die out too, but look how beautiful that is. Like, I should pull this off and wear it in my hair today. But yeah, this is the second one. So, save your seeds. If you were like me and didn't know how, or didn't even know that you could, look up your plant, do some research, and find out how the seeds come. Because all seeds don't come the same way. I used to think that those little petals inside were the seeds, but they're not. That's just for pollination. But the seeds, as I showed you, were those seed pods. And hopefully, I'll remember to show you or stick it in another video when they get hard, and I'll actually show you what the seeds are like. So anyway, so today I am working on, what am I working on? I have so much to work on. I started some seedlings. I had a little mini greenhouse, and I decided, wait, I could start seeds and put them right on there, right out here outside. So let me show you that. All right, so you see, this is a little baby, it's actually a kitty greenhouse. that I got, but the cover got raggedy, and so I decided I would save part of the old greenhouse cover and make a cover for this for when it gets cold. But in the meantime, you see it has this rack here. Actually, let me adjust this because this rack should be up here, resting on top of this pole. There we go. So these are dry. I've got this one turned over. I've got everything labeled. You know, that's my weakness. But yeah, and it has a rack down here. So I could, if I wanted to, turn it this way, put a tray here, and maybe a tray underneath. In the meantime, when these germinate, they're already outside, so I won't have to let them get used to being outside and all that thing. They'll just be outside already, acclimated to the temps. So yeah, so I've got all of this done. And I need to do another tray. I'm going to do another tray, start some more seedlings. Now, I was so excited when I saw that I had strawberries that I completely forgot to bring something in. Let me show you what I had, but I didn't bring it in the house. Guys, I had went ahead and got all my turnips and forgot to bring them in the house. So I'm going to bring those in the house, clean them, and definitely cook them. Yeah, so this is the winter bed. You can see it's got some kale and cabbage in there. Need to harvest that. We got this one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to get those in the house, clean those. They were pretty good size too. Unfortunately, because I forgot, I cannot use the greens. The top part I would cut and mix it with kale and cabbage. Delicious. So here I've already got my soil mixed. There's perlite, there's vermiculite, there's a little bit of bone meal as well as some worm castings. And I'm going to use this soil to go ahead and put the seedlings in. So I just have to find a pot and do it. So that's what I'm doing today. All right, so this is the koi pond, and I do have some things or something already planted in here. In the middle, right about here, is some ginger, but I did have to buy some starts. I told you guys that, and so I want to put some mint in here. And I did buy some because I had lost my chocolate mint. I was very upset about that because this is so good with tea. But this is the chocolate mint. You know what? Let me do something. Something I should do. I want to disturb this soil, break it up a bit. Look at those roots. Break that up a little bit. And then put it in there. And this smells so good, guys. If you've ever had chocolate mint, it smells divine. Divine. Okay, so that's done. On this end, I'm going to add my stevia. And again, you knew that I lost the stevia I had tried to overwinter. It just did not work out. But you know what? I was fortunate enough to see this at the store. And I got some. So, like I said, best laid plans of mice and men. I didn't want to buy any starts, but life sometimes dictates that you might have to do things you don't want to do. So these are pretty dry. So once I put these in, I'm going to go ahead and really soak it down good because today is going to be another hot day. I did want to put something else in here. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure, but another herb, at least another 2 herbs, because this is a good size koi pond. Initially I bought it for a turtle, but I decided to let Mr. Turtle go. I tend to think the animals are struggling, and nope, he was a good size. He had survived on his own, so no need to feel like I've got to rescue him. All right, so that's the chocolate mint. In the middle will be ginger, and there is the stevia. So I'm gonna go ahead on and water that in, guys, and get that really nice and soaked in. I think too this is a good spot because it does get sun, but not too much sun. Uh-oh, what's happening with the hose? Let's pull this hose a little bit taunter. Yeah, there we go. A nice soft sprinkle. Like I was saying, this is a good spot. It does get sun, but it's not too much sun because it can get very, very hot and humid, and that sun gets very strong in the summer. So I won't have to put a shade cloth in this area of the garden. So I'm happy about that. And just soak everything in. And guys, for those of you that don't know, stevia is a wonderful herb to have in your herb garden because you don't want to continually use refined sugar. You want to use that natural sugar. And this is the natural sugar right here, the stevia. It is wonderful. All you have to do is dry the leaves, or you can dehydrate them. You can powder them, put it in a nice glass airtight jar, and when you want something sweet, just go ahead and use it. If you know that you use a lot of sweeteners, whether it's for drinks or baking or what have you, plant more according to your needs. Plant more according to your needs. So see him soaking this in. And in this, there was soil already in here, but I added some amended soil. So this soil should be nice and rich for them. And so I'm hoping everything will thrive. And in a week or two, we should see a difference. It should be really looking good. Last year I had amaranth in here and anise. I won't put that in here again. The amaranth just took over. So I think that is about it. While I'm here, I might as well give the seedlings some water as well. So this is just a little update. Remember, this is the flower and where the stigma was. But these are the seed pods. They're green now. They're going to turn brown. And once they turn brown, this part will get hard. It won't be as soft as this. Let me go show you another one. It's on the other side of the garden. Okay, so this one is a little bit further along. See? This is where the flower and the stigmas were. And see, it's going to get a little bit browner. Now this one is smaller. I don't know why, but it's smaller. Even though it was the same type of lily. So once that gets hard, we'll pop it open. And I'll have to show you when I do pop it open and get those seeds. In any event, thanks for hanging out with me today. I enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. If you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not, then please, by all means, join the pescatarian gardener on her journey. Whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Gózalo.